This is Vern from VFC Archery. So today I've got with me 3 bows that I've made that are all osage orange. They're all sinew backed and they're all about 42 or 43 inches long. Here I've got them. What I'll do is I'll show you the bows, I'll explain a little bit how I made them, then I'll shoot them. We'll get a chrono reading on them. I'm going to shoot a 400 grain arrow and we'll get that on video. So first off, I've got the 3 bows. They are all made with a axe and a knife. That's all I used. And so I've got the 3 of them. I'll show you the front of them. They are all sinew backed. The one furthest away from me has got beeswax as a coating. The others don't have any coating. So you can tell they're all osage orange, and they're all wrapped with a moose hide wrap. I'm going to string them up and then I'll just show you the profile and explain a little bit just on how I made them, show you the tools I used to make them. So this is it. These are the 2 tools that I used to make those bows. I've got my tomahawk, and it is a Shawnee style throwing tomahawk. And then I've got my knife, which has a curly maple wood, and it is 1095 steel, as well as the 1095 steel here on the axe. And it's a very thin blade. I found that I believe it's like 1/16 of an inch, so it's very thin. And I found that for scraping and for woodworking, the thinner the blade, the better. So now these bows are very short, not meant to be drawn to full draw. I'm not so concerned about the draw weight or the draw length on these. You really don't want to draw and hold on an anchor point. You want to pull back, let loose, let your muscle memory do the work, and you will get more feet per second by doing that without a static draw. If it's more fluid and you just pull back and let it go, my estimates, just based on shooting in the past with different bows, is you get about another 5 or 10 feet per second. You may give up accuracy, and oftentimes when I follow through, depending on the bow that I use, I will follow through and let my hand brush against my mouth, which is kind of like you know that you're lined up after the fact, but your muscle memory will just learn to do that. So let's go ahead, shoot these in the chrono, we'll get some readings, and you'll get to see the bows shot over my shoulder. Okay, so the arrow I'm going to be shooting is a gold tip. It's a 400, which is kind of a medium stiffness, I think, for a shaft. And actually, it's actually a 400 grain arrow as well. So I've got the field tip, 125 grain. It's exactly 27 inches long from the nock to the tip, and that's sufficient for shooting all of these 3 native style bows. Okay, so the first bow that we're going to shoot is the gull wing shake bow. .145. .145. Let's zoom in on that, just give you a reading on it. Okay, so this bow has very little setback in the handle, very little reflex, and a little bit more accurate and a little bit faster. And let's see what this can do in feet per second. .154. .155. Let's zoom in on that. Okay, so the last bow is the one that has the slight reflex in it. It's a more powerful bow. The limbs are a little bit wider. It's 174. 175. Let's zoom in on that just so you can see